Hi everyone. I'm here today to talk to you about Ouija boards. Don't mind me, I'm getting comfortable. I got my feet up because my feet don't touch the ground. Anyway, last night, I go with the ums already. Stop it. Last night, Karen Dahlman and her board partner, Rodney, did a 3-hour live Ouija board session. Now, I've followed Karen as long as I've known about her. She's really awesome, and Rodney is a really wonderful guy too. So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Ouija boards, and I would love if you would go watch Karen's video so that you can learn and you can see for yourself so many things. So let's talk about the Ouija board. There are no spirits in a Ouija board. There's no more spirits in that Ouija board than what there is in a pack of cigarettes. Okay? So, look, no spirits came out. So, there are no spirits, no guides in the actual board. The board is made out of whatever. It could be lucite, it could be wood, it could be decal, it could be the letters burnt in, it could be whatever you make it. I mean, if you make your own, then you know what's definitely in your Ouija board. Or talking board, or spirit board. They're all called, the names are interchangeable. Just because it has the name Ouija does not mean it's a talking board or a spirit board. Okay? So basically what it's used for, this lighting is horrible. Hang on a second. I hate to do this, but hang on. Yeah, that's a little better. Anyway. Okay, they're not evil, number one. There's no evil spirits living in a Ouija board. Too many stories. My incense is getting like really thicky smoke in here. It's a tiny room. Excuse me. Squirrel moment. Okay. There's nothing evil living in a Ouija board. Number one, too many movies. Too many movies, guys. Need I say more? Say more? Need I say more? We all know what Hollywood does with anything. I mean, there might be a bite of reality in some movies. But for the most part, I'm going to say, no. Don't believe Hollywood. It's a box office hit. I mean, it makes money. So, I guess that part's good. And they're fun to watch. However, they're not real. Let's see. I have notes here. Try and keep myself on track. Yeah, like I said, they're a piece of material. They could be made out of a million things. I don't have one in here right now. No spirits are in your board. These stories that you hear are not. They may be real to the people, okay, who say they've had these bad experiences, but are they really bad? No, they're not. It's kind of like, Karen explains it in the video, so I will let that with Karen. Karen is an author. Karen has been working on Ouija boards for at least 40 years. Karen was an art therapist. And she knows her stuff. She's very, very good. So last night there was, like I said, there was a 3-hour live session. And if you follow Karen, you know that. And you just popped into her live and put your question in the little chat box over to the corner, and her and Rodney would ask the guides, and she calls out the letters, and she writes them down, and she records at the same time, writes them down as the letters are, and it's fast, very fast. This is not definite thinking about how to spell anything. She didn't even concentrate on words, it's letters. And I got to the point when tuning into her energy that I was, as she was doing it, the letters were coming to me as fast as they were coming to her. And almost before they could come out of her mouth, I already knew. So, and you can watch it. You will be amazed at how fast she works this Ouija board. I wish I were taller. Well, not really. I've always been short. I don't want to be tall. Although reaching the floor from a chair would be really awesome. Okay, back to the Ouija board. Okay, so some people will tell you, don't keep one in your house. Why? You keep a door in your house. Keep your bed in your house. They're all just materials. It's not spirits going to crawl out of that board and eat you in your sleep or possess you. Now, I will say this. What you believe is what you will get. So, when you go to a Ouija board, makes me want a cigarette. The smoke swirling around in here. Anyway, you go to a Ouija board. You don't go to work with a Ouija board in fear or looking for, or not unless they're looking, but expecting. Expecting is the word I want to use. Expecting to have something horrible happen. Nothing horrible is going to happen. Yeah. So anyway, let's get to, where was I? Okay. So for me, the best way to start out is to ground yourself. Or earthing. Either one. Same thing. Only kind of different. Yeah, you can do that. So which one to do? And my thoughts on it is to meditate and raise your vibrations. Now let's talk, there's higher vibration and lower vibration. So let's get lower vibration out of the way to start with. Excuse me. The lower vibration, I would say, comes from, first of all, you. If you start working on a board and your vibration is low, I would suggest you not, I'm not telling you not to. It's not like anything bad's going to happen to you if you do. It will, sometimes it will make you tired, sometimes it will make you sweat, sometimes it will give you a headache. But that is not coming from anything evil. It is the energy. And we all pretty much know now, I believe, that everything is energy. Everything has an energy. Not everything, okay? Because then we'll go back to somebody going, well, then the Ouija board has energy. It has spirits. No. No more than a pack of cigarettes has spirits, okay? So, let's work on the vibrations. If you go at this with a lower vibrational energy, what is going to come to you is a lower vibrational energy. Now, the lower vibrational energies, they're more than likely spirits that have walked the earth, and they have their personalities, and their personalities are not always the nicest. They can be tricksters, they can be jokesters, so keep track. Keep track when you work with a Ouija board, and you'll start to see, and if you feel, and follow your gut instinct. If you're really uncomfortable with a spirit that comes through, you just end your session. You're just done. And I would walk away from it and leave it for a day or two and then go back. But that comes from your lower vibration attracting lower vibration energies, entities, spirits, whatever you want to call them. It's not your guides. Your guides are not low energy. So what you really want to do is talk to your higher vibration guides. So in order to talk, you're here and they're here. In order to talk to your higher vibration guides or those entities on a higher vibration, I would say that you need to raise, excuse me, your vibration up, and they try to lower theirs. So in this process, when you first start working with a board, you're going to have to, what do we want to say? You're going to have to raise your vibration, okay? So they can try to meet your vibration and the communication. Now, when you first begin, don't panic. And number one, never come to the board with fear. Never, never, never. Never. The board, number one, is a tool. So if I go, oh, I fear, and then I see little people running out of my cigarettes, yeah, that's not going to happen. So, but if you're projecting fear, then your vibration is lower. So you want to raise that vibration. You want to clear yourself over as Fool's Crow, it was the Lakota, would say, be as hollow bones so that you can absorb the energy. So clear out all the other whatever. So grounding, get yourself into the right space, your mind space, your heart space. Oh, what else do I want to say here? You can meditate to do this. That's what I suggest. That's what I use as meditation. I normally work with just a pendulum. I don't have a partner for Ouija boards because everybody's freaked out because of the movies. So I don't have a partner, and it's a little harder to raise the vibration and the energy level by yourself. You can do it. I mean, it's thoroughly possible. So if you can find a partner, do that. But make sure they're not bringing in, the fears and all that stuff. Because you're just going to project out the lower vibration, which is not hard to meet. Any entity or spirit can meet you on that lower vibration level. And sometimes you have to go to the lower vibration before you can learn what the higher vibration is. You need to learn to discern, what does it make you feel? So, and another thing, your guides and those in a higher vibration tend to be very straightforward with their answers. They don't dilly-dally around. They don't sugarcoat things. They just flat out give you the answers. Yeah. So those are very important, is raising your vibrations. What did I do with my glasses? Because I can't read my notes or my writing, because I just wrote it down real quick. Yeah, so before, make sure you don't have to make sure, but if you feel that you should, do some meditation, do your grounding. You want to be grounded. Here's some other things I want to address real quick while I'm thinking about it, and I just saw a note on it. I have seen a couple of videos on, what do I want to say? It was on Facebook, and the person who made that, it was a live video. I don't think it ever made it to YouTube. It was in a group, and the lady was talking about she won't use her Ouija board inside the house because she doesn't want to bring anything in. That's not going to happen. Seriously. Spirits are not in the boards. Your guides are not in those boards. Okay? Now, you can choose to cleanse your board when you get it. No big deal. If you feel like you need protection, you can call in your guides. call in your guides anyway, because, well, that's who you really want to talk to. You can use protective stones, grounding stones, and you want high vibrational stones like, say, selenite. Selenite, this is really glowing. I love it because I glow on that. Selenite tends to be a high vibration, as does crystal quartz. Plus, crystal quartz, in my mind, is an amplifier. So it will probably amplify your, not only your crystals, but your experience. So, and the energy. That will help raise your energy. So, but these are not necessary. You can if you want to. Where else am I here? Okay. Oh, back to the video. The girl was saying how she won't bring her board in the house. She won't use her board in the house. She keeps her board covered at all times. It's really not going to happen. Nothing's going to jump out of that board. Again, this is another Hollywood story. We all know what Hollywood does. I'm leaning forward again. It's because I'm short. I'm trying to reach my desk. Hollywood, you know, we all know the drill with Hollywood. Yeah, you don't have to not do this in your house. It's not going to drag spirits into your house. It's not going to drag evil in, because number one, board is not evil. No more than my glasses are evil. The board is nothing more than a tool. My glasses are a tool to see with. So there's nothing evil in the board itself. And I'm going to guess more than likely, if you go to the board with no fear and no evil intent, if there is, only man's evil. And not always evil either. There's the yin and yang. What one may perceive as evil, another may not. So, that's my thought on it. What else was there? She also, talked about how you have to say goodbye, and you have to do this, and you have to do that. That is so not true. And I really, really want you guys to go watch Karen's video. It's 3 hours. Yes, 3 hours of a session that happened last night live on YouTube. It was wonderful. I got my question in, and then before the end of the video, I got my confirmation of my question. And if you watch the video, you'll know what that was. Not the confirmation. Well, it's in the comments, but the question. Let's see. Okay, and also in the beginning, what's going to happen many times, because you don't have the energy, your energy is not high enough, the vibrations aren't high enough. This is why it's always good to work with somebody else to help raise the energy. Okay, so when you begin using a Ouija board, a talking board, a spirit board, I'm telling you, they know when I'm doing a video. It doesn't matter. Anyone, randomly. Okay, so when you're using a talking board, spirit board, Ouija board, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I don't know where I was at. Oh, okay, when you're first beginning, okay, and your guides are learning to communicate with you using the board. Sometimes you're going to get random letters. Sometimes you're going to get messages that make no sense. Okay, now this is where I'm asking you to trust your gut. If you feel that this is a lower vibrational energy that's coming through to you, I want you to just stop. End the session, walk away from the board for a few days, and then go back. Once again, starting with grounding yourself, cleansing breaths, a little bit of meditation, whatever you choose, protection, energy, razors, music, Music can raise your energy. We've all talked about this before. So that's what I would say for you in the beginning. You know, your guides are also, as you're learning many times, they are learning to communicate with you. So yeah, you're going to get random letters. You're going to get random or jumbled words. And I would do it like Karen. Karen has the way that she does it, which is really great. And they move so fast, there's no way I can move fast. I don't know. I could never keep up because she writes as she, and she goes by letters. This is very important. Do not concentrate on the word. Just concentrate on the letters. She records her sessions on a digital recorder. Plus, she writes down each letter as it's given to her. And I mean, they move fast. There's no time for thinking about what are we going to say. So you know they are not pushing the planchette around the board. It's going where it needs to be going because they move fast. I want you to watch this video. It's very awesome. You'll probably learn a lot. And Karen makes some really good statements that sometimes a reading for one person reaches out to others. Oh, my nose itches. Anyways, it can reach out and touch you too. So it's very, very important that happens. You know, just listen. You would learn so much from Karen. Is there anything else? Yeah, you do need to learn to discern between high and low energy, but you can feel energy. Most of us feel energy anyway, okay? So you can learn to feel it out. Trust your gut. Always trust your gut. So you know if this energy is a higher energy, you should be feeling the higher energy as opposed to the lower energy. Almost yawned. Okay, so anyway, unlike what this lady said about using your board not in your house or not here or not there because you don't want to bring anything in, not necessary. I mean, if you insist, cross-eyed on a rainy, snowy, cold day and do your Ouija board, you can do that if you want. I mean, I'm not telling you what to and not to do. I'm just giving you some clues and things that I know and plus things that I have learned over the years. So anyway, I think I covered everything quickly. If you've got any questions, ask me, and if I can't answer them, we'll push them over to Karen. Oh, the other thing I wanted to say also, people are asking, we're asking, one person, but I've heard others ask, how do you get rid of a Ouija board? A talking board, a spirit board, whatever you want to call it. Do you bury it? Do you burn it? Blah, 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 blah. No. You want to contact Karen Dahlman. I will put, like I said, the video, which in her drop down, she has all of her contact information in there. Contact her. She will gladly take your Ouija board. Okay? Just in case you want to get rid of it. Because, oh no. But anyway, so there's nothing to be afraid of. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm going to refer you over to Karen's video. And it really is. It's 3 hours long. You can watch it in spurts. You can watch it all the way through. I sat through it through the live the whole time. It was really cool, very interesting. So yeah, it is 3 hours, and it was a live session. It was on last night. So anyway, excuse me. I don't know what incense I'm using, but it's my temple incense. Not sure. Anyways, it's kind of getting my throat. Alrighty, so that is just kind of what I wanted to cover real quick. Just a few quick points. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Like I said, if you have questions, post them down below, or go to Karen's video and post, or contact Karen through her website. So all that information will be down below her video. Anyway, much love all. Mwah. Blessed be.